war does something. It's so destructive. And the war that ended in 1945 was nothing like anything the world had ever seen before. Not just soldiers, bodies, men, women, children, lying where they fell, in the streets. The rubble, the silence afterward. And for a moment, it must have felt like everything had stopped breathing. An entire people fallen. And then something happened. Suddenly. Like real sudden. In a moment. In a day. The breath of life from God entered them. And they stood on their feet. Revelation doesn't leave the witnesses in silence. It doesn't end with them fallen. It says something unexpected. After everything, they stand again. Not gradually, not over time, but suddenly. The breath enters them and they rise. There's an image like that somewhere else in Scripture. A valley full of dry bones, scattered, lifeless. A people reduced to nothing. And then breathe. The bones come together, flesh returns, and they stand on their feet. A people standing again, after being scattered. There's another moment. A man called out from a tomb, Lazarus, dead, gone, and then he walks out, alive again. A man stands again. A people stands again. a nation stands again. So the question becomes, did the world ever witness something like this? A moment when a people, after devastation, after near destruction, stood again. Because in the 20th century, the world saw something it had never seen before. We grew up being taught the two witnesses were two men who would come sometime in the future. That a future Antichrist would kill them. And then, 3.5 days later, they would stand on their feet. But what if John was writing in a language of resurrection imagery his readers knew? Ezekiel saw a people scattered and then standing again. Lazarus fell and then stood again. And here, after the beast rises from the abyss, John writes about witnesses who fall. And then stand on their feet, not hidden or secret, but in full view of the world. And if that's what John is pointing toward, then maybe the question is not, where are the two future men? Maybe the question is, was the war followed by this event big enough to end the second woe?